Hello everybody and welcome back. So today's video I'm cleaning out our closet in the bedroom. It was so messy, there was clothes lying all around, hangers were everywhere, and inside the dresser there was just clothes where they shouldn't be and it just was not organized. So today I decided it was a good day to get this done. So I have one side of the closet and Brandon has the other side for his work stuff and for some of his tops. So I'm just going to start off by putting my stuff together and putting his stuff together. So now I'm going to hang up some of his everyday shirts. He prefers his shirts hung up, so I'm picking up hangers that were lying on the ground and I'm going to be putting them on the rack. I'm going to start putting some clothes where they belong in the dresser. And Brandon has the very top two drawers in this dresser, and I'm just going to fold them in a different way. I used to just put clothes on top of each other, but I've seen how people fold their clothes to where you can see them all at once instead of having to lift up your clothes to see what's underneath to choose what you want. So I decided to try this, and I am really loving how this turned out. I'm glad that we can see everything that we have, and I feel like it just takes up less space this way. He put some of his other outfits in here, and that's why I'm not hanging up some of these clothes, just because he didn't want them hung up. He preferred these ones in the drawer, just because he does not wear them that often, and there wasn't really that much room on the rack for clothes that he really doesn't wear that much. Now on to my part of the dresser, and I have so many camisoles, so I was just folding them up and putting them in this basket just because they were all thrown in my shirts and I would reach in and grab one and it would just be a cami when I actually needed an actual t-shirt. So I was just separating them and I thought this basket would be great to hold them in. So you'll notice a white basket sitting on the floor of our closet, and that's just because if we find some article of clothing that doesn't fit us anymore or we don't want it, we just place it in this basket, and when it gets full, we take it to Goodwill. there was stuff just placed on top and they needed to be put where they belong. So I took them and put them where they belong. And I'm going to be just clearing off this rack and placing things where I think that they look best. So now I'm going to be putting his socks and shorts on the top shelf so they're easier for him to reach. All these baskets that I have, I got them from the Dollar Tree, and I think they look really good in here. Now that Kaysen's room was all organized, I had a lot of his clothes in my dresser, so I had to take them and put them in his room now. And here's the finished look of the closet. I think it looks so much better than what it did. I thought I would show you what I was making for dinner. We were having dinner a little early today because Brandon was just getting off of work and he had to go right back to bed for work again that night. So I was just going ahead and making some stuffed shells for dinner, and so that way he had a little bit left over that he could take to work. This is so easy for me to make, and when I'm feeling extra lazy, that's when I make this. And you can just get any sort of pasta sauce you want, and I prefer the sauce that already has meat in it. And the stuffed shells I got at Walmart, I think they're like $3 for this whole bag, but you get a lot of stuffed shells in them, and it is really, really good. This is one of my favorite dinners to make. The one recipe that I got this off of says that you don't have to use the whole entire container of sauce, but I just prefer to use the entire container so that way it can cook in the sauce, and I always prefer extra sauce on my shells anyway. I'm just going to throw it in the oven now and start my timer. This normally cooks for about 45 minutes, and then on the last 10 minutes, that's when I take it back out and I just top it with some mozzarella cheese and put it back in so the cheese can melt. Now that dinner's done, I'm just going to go ahead and plate this for us, and so that way we can have some dinner. I hope you liked today's video. Please comment down below what other videos you would enjoy to see. If you haven't already, please go hit the subscribe button and like this video. Thank you very much for watching.